My fiancée left me for quitting law school to become a firefighter. Then she was begging me to save what she chose instead. I told Cassandra I was dropping out of law school to become a firefighter. We were in the library during finals week. "You're seriously dropping out to play hero?" she said with pure disgust. "I need someone with real ambition, not this." She slid off her engagement ring and walked out. 3 years meant nothing to her. She had no idea what she'd need from me later. 1 week later, Cassandra posted pictures with Bradley on Instagram. Bradley was in our law school class. Her caption said, "Finally found someone going places," and I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. Bradley's dad was a judge, and he already had a Tesla from his future law firm. They started dating immediately and studied together in all the places we used to go. All our friends took their side and said they were perfect together. I had to sell everything to pay for Fire Academy and moved back with my parents. Fire Academy was 16 weeks of hell, then EMT training right after that. I deleted social media because seeing them together made me physically sick. 6 months later, she posted their engagement announcement. The ring cost more than my entire Fire Academy. Every night during training when my body wanted to quit, I remembered her disgusted face and pushed harder. I graduated top of my class and specialized in vehicle extraction, never knowing whose life would depend on it. 2 years later, I responded to the worst crash I'd ever seen. Fog and black ice had caused a massive pileup. A Tesla was wrapped around a concrete barrier like crushed aluminum. The driver was trapped, unconscious, and bleeding badly from his head. I spent 20 minutes cutting through the twisted metal just to reach him. His legs were crushed under the dashboard. The passenger was screaming for help and begging me to save him. My hands moved faster because I knew every second mattered. I finally got him free, but then his breathing stopped. I immediately started chest compressions. Come on, breathe!" I kept repeating. Nothing was happening. I kept pumping his chest while the passenger sobbed hysterically. 30 compressions, 2 breaths, and I did it again and again. Finally, he gasped, and I felt relief flood through me. He was back. I got him stable enough for the helicopter. As they loaded him up, the passenger grabbed my arm, and that's when I saw her face. It was Cassandra, and the man I just saved was Bradley. Her eyes went from desperation to complete shock when she recognized me. "Please," she whispered, "please tell me he'll make it." I couldn't stop to talk because I had other victims to help. 3 months later, I ran into her at the grocery store. She looked completely broken. "He survived," she said quietly. "We're not together anymore because he needs full-time care." She paused. "He keeps asking about the firefighter who saved him and says you did something that really mattered." 6 months later, I made the news for saving 3 kids from a burning apartment. That night, Cassandra texted, "Saw you on TV running into that building while everyone ran out. Can we talk?" We met for coffee, and she looked exhausted despite her success. "I'm a lawyer now with a big salary and corner office and everything I said I wanted," she said while staring at her cup. "But Bradley's parents blame me because they say he was speeding to meet me when he crashed." Her hands shook as she continued. "He has brain damage and can't practice law anymore." After months of speech therapy, you know what Bradley finally said? She looked right at me. He said, "That firefighter has more ambition than any lawyer I know." The coffee shop went silent, and I didn't feel vindicated, just empty. I told her about Marissa, my fiancée, who was also a paramedic. She understands why I come home covered in ash at 3 in the morning and doesn't need me to be anything else. Cassandra's face completely crumbled. I got exactly what I asked for with the ambitious life, except I'm completely alone. She scrolled through her phone showing me photos of awards and her empty apartment. "You run into burning buildings to save people, while I just handle rich people's divorces, so which one of us is doing something that matters?" She noticed my engagement ring. "She's lucky," she said, then added quieter, "I was an idiot for leaving you." I had to leave for my shift and left her sitting alone at that table, surrounded by all the success that meant nothing. Bradley lives in a permanent care facility and will never practice law.